Happy 2025, everybody! Wow, 2024 was an amazing year, dude. We've had so many accomplishments, man. So many. We had 200 subscribers, 300, 400, but wait, still haven't hit 500 subscribers yet. So, if you want to be there for that moment, make sure you subscribe. And, yeah, we're on the road to 500. But anyways, guys, today we're going to be doing a tier list of 2024 movies. From the best of the best down to the worst of the worst. I won't waste your guys' time. Let's get into the video.
Alright, let's get this tier list started.
Absolutely. So we have S plus all the way up down to D tier. S plus being the best and F, D tier being the worst. I'm used to saying F a lot.
Yeah.
After my last Call of Duty tier list.
Link in description if you want to watch it.
Yeah. Alright, let's start off with
disappointment.
Very disappointing movie. Kung Fu Panda 4.
Worst way to start off a year.
Alright, let's just so here's the thing I will say. I don't think it's D, just because it was actually fun to watch.
It was funny, but it just lacked the huge quality the other films had.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's D, though. I think just a solid C for Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah,
even though I don't like it much as for previous 3 movies,
it was still fun to watch.
I can say at least good.
Yeah, it's at least, just decent at best, but, they ruined so much. Shen got done the dirtiest, Kai as well. Zen was just, kind of pointless and boring. Shifu did nothing in this movie. Chameleon was the worst villain we've had in a pretty long time, I'd say, in DreamWorks.
Not the worst DreamWorks villain, but definitely...
Not the best at all.
Near bottom, too.
Yeah. But anyways, Kung Fu Panda 4, definitely C tier, I'd say.
Yeah, it definitely sucked at least.
Alrighty, GXK, The New Empire.
Oh yeah, talk about a next level game here, people.
This movie saved March, for sure.
Can I just say, guys, I do have some negatives about this movie. Godzilla scenes just felt not as well graphic as Kong scenes.
But CGI was rushed.
Tiamat and Scylla were done dirty, and Shimo, I don't think she proved why she's the ultimate titan, the mother of all titans.
And to be honest with you, I'm kind of getting a little tired of these human characters. Aside from the monster dentist character who helped fix.
Oh my god, that's fuck, what was his name?
What?
Dan. I think his name is Dan.
I love that character.
Oh, he was fucking awesome, dude.
I thought he was really cool.
10 out of 10 character.
I think if they just worked on their human character stories, I think this movie would have been top tier, maybe top 3.
I just want a story about monsters. You can add dialogue if you want, but we came here to see monsters, not humans. Just talk about stuff.
Exactly. But I still think this was a phenomenal movie.
Oh yeah, when it gets it right, it gets it super right.
I'm thinking full out S plus. This just deserves to be on the top 5 movies of 2024.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's definitely up there.
I think I know which movie will beat it.
There's a couple movies I think that would beat GXK.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started and get to the rest.
All right, now next up is If.
Oh yeah, this movie.
Honestly,
spectacular.
Surprised me. This surprised me in many different ways, honestly.
I wasn't excited for the movie.
I wasn't too excited. I was just like, let's just go see this. And man, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it enough.
Yeah.
I think it deserves an S.
I agree. I think an S is definitely the right thing for that.
It's definitely not up there with some of your big contenders, but
yeah, I don't think it's up there.
I think it's a decent time. It's a decent time at best.
I think it's definitely a decent S for sure. I think it's actually just strong S because, man, we loved Blue. I loved every character in this movie, to be honest. Especially the teddy bear. What was his name again? I should have done my research, sorry guys, but I love that character personally.
Correct us in the comments.
Yeah, just correct us. But I think, guys, we're saying S across the board. Yeah, I think a great move, great story, great characters,
great graphics,
and amazing graphics, man. Now we get to the, a little lower, but still a good movie. The Garfield movie.
I thought going into this movie it was gonna be generic as hell.
Yeah.
But honestly,
I thought it was gonna be like this.
I honestly thought it was gonna be. I honestly was very surprised for how.
I was. But let's not forget, this doesn't feel right in some ways. It does not really feel like what Garfield really was, but I did like the heist stuff.
I love the heist stuff. They're pretty hilarious.
I think if they just did Jinx better, I think this would have been an A-tier movie.
I don't think she's really
It's
the
above
worst
Kung Fu Panda
villain.
4 for sure.
Oh, it's definitely above Kung Fu Panda 4.
It definitely was a hell of a lot more entertaining and made me laugh as hell more.
B?
I think B.
B tier. B tier
Yeah.
for a Garfield movie. I think the characters were solid, the story was solid, the quality was pretty good as well.
I like Garfield,
animation-
despite not being as Garfield as it should have been. But
And
still.
And then what, Hunter? The animation was...
Amazing.
Yeah, the animation was really good.
And
Slapstick
good
was
voice
amazing.
acting too, don't forget.
The voice acting, sure, you can criticize about Chris Pratt all you want. You can't deny that this is still a good movie.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2.
Surprising.
All right, I'm gonna say it right now because
Overrated,
this
we
is
get it.
overrated as shit. Roast me on my channel. I don't care. This is overrated as shit. You guys are saying, "Oh, it's the greatest Disney film of all time." Calm the fuck down. Calm down. This is to me an A at best.
Yeah.
I'm just
We'll
gonna
give
say
you
it right
that,
there.
Okay, we'll give you
Well,
that.
well-
A at best.
Look, I will say though, I did enjoy the story and I liked the build up with anxiety. It's just every Inside Out movie, the plot is so boring. I can't understand the plot.
Hopefully we fix that in the third movie.
And also, can we mention this movie almost made $2 billion? How? But still, I think it was a great movie.
I think it saved Disney by a lot.
I think it definitely did, but I just think it's overhyped.
Better than Wish.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I will say
Definitely.
I would watch Inside Out 2 more than the Garfield movie,
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, another cash grab I'd say. Despicable Me 4.
Oh boy.
What do I think of?
I don't know.
It was nice to see the franchise back.
It was, but like, did it need to come back?
It was
I
rushed.
think we just need another tier for the tier.
I think it's an eh, but I definitely would say I would watch this more than Kung Fu Panda 4.
Of course.
I would say yeah.
I
think
would
it's
say
a
B. I think it's a B tier, honestly.
Yeah.
I just think Maxine was just definitely the low light of this movie, I think.
Only if the movie was better.
Also, like, what's the point of trying to change Gru's character when he's still uncomfortable to be around?
I feel like
Yeah.
there's just so many other ways they could have taken this story. They just mixed them all together like a blender and
Yeah.
it came out a movie.
I just hope this is the last one.
I am praying.
get
to
your
God
hopes
that
up.
it is.
Yeah, Illumination, please. Leave it alone.
We've had enough.
We got the Super
Yeah.
Mario Bros. Movie
Yeah.
franchise.
Alright, so B across the board.
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Ooh, this was an epic
AKA
one.
Deadpool 3.
Yeah. It was fucking epic, to be honest.
That intro
Hilarious.
scene literally got me hyped the whole time
Yeah.
throughout the entire film.
Probably the greatest Marvel intro of all time.
Yeah.
Seeing Wolverine again, Hugh Jackman was absolutely insane.
I honestly thought he was done at this point.
Yeah, until, in the interview he said, I want to do Deadpool Wolverine.
But you know what they say? They're probably gonna make him do this to his 90s.
Oh, but Disney would probably do that. No offense to you, Disney, but I think you probably would do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's just observe. Okay, action was fire. Characters were awesome.
Hilarious.
It was
funny.
absolutely hilarious. Like, this deserves an S tier. I
What
think.
about S+?
I don't
Well-
think it deserves the S plus. That's kind of pushing it. I think.
I
think
can't
that-
wait for the fourth Deadpool movie.
Oh God, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But Marvel, if you do that, I'm ready.
We are so ready.
Deadpool Wolverine, definitely a top tier movie for sure.
Yeah.
And then
Hair on the Purple Crayon, D tier.
It's just a weird movie.
out of
This
the
is just-
question, it is terrible.
It's horror. It's bad. It's real bad, honestly.
Worst summer movies I have
Yeah.
ever
At
seen.
least Kung Fu Panda 4 was watchable, and actually fun to watch.
This film was just a complete and utter
Yeah.
bore.
Like, look, I understand they're trying to go with a kid's approach, but you can't make this movie for like, 13 or up, like PG-13 and all that, and just expect us to like it.
Yeah.
I just felt like I came out of this movie watching nothing, like air, like just watching air go by.
It kind of felt like I was watching a really bad Adam Sandler's movie.
This
Tell
is
me
not
about
an
it.
Adam Sandler
Like,
movie.
characters pointless, story sucked, villain awful.
The worst villain of the year.
Even
100%,
worse than
dude.
Chameleon.
Yeah, but overall D tier for Harold the Purple Crayon. Transformers 1.
Oh boy, talk about your redemption.
Definitely maybe the best Transformers movie of all time. I think they crushed it with this movie.
Oh yeah.
Freaking action scenes fire, characters are fire, story was awesome.
Miners!
Miners!
Myers.
But overall, this is 100% the S plus for sure.
Oh yeah, one of the best, if not the best anime films I haven't seen in a
Yeah,
while.
and we've covered this obviously with this movie. It was phenomenal.
Not the love it gets deserved.
I don't think it gets enough love. Only 147 million? Really? How did this make the money and this didn't?
This is so unfair.
Yeah, I don't get it. But next up, a movie that deserves its place as like almost the greatest DreamWorks movie of all time.
Probably at least third or fourth, or to my opinion.
This The Wild Robot, and obviously, guys, it goes into S plus. I feel like there's just no explanation. Honestly,
It is just
we
ball of wonder that
Yeah.
just likes to hug you.
we won't talk about Transformers 1 and Wild Robot enough, too much, because we did that a lot in the other videos.
All we can really
Like
say
in
is that
description.
if you haven't watched this movie yet, watch it, buy it, watch it right now.
But I could definitely just say story was amazing, movie was emotional, characters were fun. It doesn't need to have so much action because this relies more on in-depth story, and that's what I love the most of movies.
We need more movies like this.
Yeah, I haven't felt this way since How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, it's How to Train Your Dragon level, people.
Yeah, this
We
is
just
definitely
need
up.
more movies like this.
And then we took a little break from the phenomenal movies, and we went back to something more simple.
Piece by piece.
I liked it. I did.
I liked it fine enough.
Yeah, I would definitely say I would definitely watch it again. It wasn't anything crazy, I will say that.
It's definitely not better than the original Lego movie.
Or the Batman one.
No, it's not.
But it is definitely better than that piece of shit the Lego Ninjago.
Where can we put this, honestly?
I put it above Garfield.
You guys would put this in A tier?
I guess so.
I don't know. I think it should stay in. I think it should stay in like the top of B. Honestly,
For now.
I think it should stay in the top of B just because A tier is like pushing it to like, it's like we're getting somewhere.
I like the story of Pharrell Williams.
I did too. There's not much to really talk about this movie because it's all just the story of Pharrell Williams and how he became a singer, and I thought it was fun to watch.
It was fun.
I will say though, the Lego aspect, I don't think that. Why Pharrell? You just want to make money? But I respect the decision. I respect the decision though. Sony, Marvel, you kind of messed up on this one. Venom: The Last Dance.
What were you
Is it
thinking?
even worse than Couple Panda 4?
It's up there, but I'll say it. I don't think it deserves D tier.
No.
Because here's the thing though, I would watch this over Harold the Purple Crayon any day.
Yeah.
But seriously, what the hell was going on, Sony? What were you thinking?
I just feel like every part of the story it just went other directions, and there was too many characters to follow, and there was different stories for each character, and it just didn't make sense. I don't think it made sense. Honestly, when you brought back some of the original symbiotes, why'd you even bother? This movie was just weird.
You only
confusing.
put them in for a second or even minutes on the screen.
It's like you just rushed. It's like you rushed the CGI and stuff.
It's pointless.
This movie is so pointless. Honestly, you should have just stuck with 2 movies, honestly. And I already know we're gonna get a fucking 4th movie, and I'm not excited for that.
Thanks, Sony.
Yeah. But now we get back to the amazing movies,
The
which
good ones.
Wicked.
Wicked!
I already knew this movie was gonna be great. I didn't know it was gonna be.
Remember what happened to the situation about the dog?
Oh, dude. We don't. You guys all know about the situation with the dolls and stuff. So
Yeah.
we won't get into that. But man, the movie This might be one of the greatest musicals of all time.
If not my top 3.
It's definitely a top 3, maybe top 2.
Better than The Lion King?
Just story, fantastic. Characters were awesome. I loved every part of the music as well. Everything.
Every
Let's not
character.
forget that finale, though.
Dude, the finale gave me shivers down my spine. In a second one for sure.
No, it's coming out November 21st, 2025.
And we're hyped for it, dude. We're hyped.
We're so hyped.
The fact that it's coming out so soon is surprising. I'm just like, bro, you actually want to rush this?
No, because they probably started production on
Fair.
the second one like probably a few years ago.
I'm gonna say it though. This deserves the S+ category.
Oh,
Where is it
totally.
at?
S+ now.
Oh, better than Godzilla.
I think it's definitely better than GXK because at least, you know, there was negatives with GXK. I like to critique all those options, you know.
Now here comes the anticipated sequel.
Moana 2.
We
Disappointed in a way for sure, but
we shouldn't have been too excited for that.
I wasn't that excited. I was just ready because I had a feeling it was gonna be like, oh god.
It is just one of the most rushed Disney films I
Yeah.
have ever seen in a while.
Like, don't get me wrong, the movie looks spectacular. Okay.
Like the graphics.
The graphics were insane.
Especially for water graphics.
The story choice? Why? Like, why, dude? Why have this story choice?
Are there even any stakes, really?
I don't know. Like, this was just like, I don't know. It wasn't crazy, but at least it was like, I'd say A tier at least.
Yeah.
Because I actually enjoyed it more than Piece by Piece, Garfield movie and Despicable Me 4.
I enjoyed it way more than Kung Fu Panda 4.
Like, sure, it's a cash grab, but at least it's actually enjoyable.
And it's almost at $1 billion already.
It's crazy, yeah.
Which one do you think is better, though? You
I-
think it's better than Inside Out?
I think it's just right behind it,
Yeah.
honestly. And at least Inside Out 2 had a story that made sense, you know? But honestly, Disney kind of rushed this one a little bit, I will say.
And Disney just fixed the story in preferred movie.
You had 8 years! They had 8 years to work on this shit!
It was to work on this show, which apparently this was supposed to be.
Yeah, I should have stayed as a show on Netflix. Or Disney Plus, I
It's
don't care.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, it should have stayed on Disney Plus. And Disney's just gave us another movie that nobody asked for, but was surprisingly good. Mufasa, the Lion King. Mufasa! Mookie! I actually was kind of surprised with this movie, though.
I wasn't quite surprised, but I did end up, in the end, liking it.
Yeah. Well, let's all say I would watch this more than these 3 movies down here. I think it's B tier. I think it's above Despicable Me 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it is, just because, like, Despicable Me 4 just felt like such a cash grab.
Also, The Lion King is cash grab too.
Yeah, but at least they actually told a great story with Mufasa and
But
the Lion King.
Disney,
You need to stop.
stop.
And you need to stop complaining! Okay? You made more money than Sonic 3. Okay,
More money practically every day than any other studio.
so stop complaining!
And don't try to buy Sega.
Buddy, Disney, Sega's not gonna give you anything. Paramount's not gonna not do anything for you.
DreamWorks will protect Sega for sure.
I think they will. But speaking of Sonic 3, man, greatest video game movie of all time. We all
That's what Rotten Tomatoes says.
know where it goes.
Oh,
D tier. It was awful. Fucking awful, right, guys?
Yeah.
It was just awful.
Even worse than Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah. Guys, I'm kidding. We're kidding. We're kidding. We're kidding, guys. We're obviously kidding. But no, we all know where this goes. This goes 100%. Number 2, S+ for sure.
Yeah.
debatable on which it's number 3 or number 2.
Yeah.
I still think Transformers 1 is better, but still though.
we're
this
still
was a
thinking.
pretty epic movie.
Like, Shadow was used perfectly. Gerald,
Keanu Reeves.
this was funny, entertaining. Keanu Reeves was perfect. And we're already so excited for fucking Sonic 4, dude. We could discuss Sonic 4 for hours, but we don't have time for that.
No,
All
not
we
today.
can say is that if you're not watching this, you are missing a phenomenal
Yeah, what
experience.
are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Why are you seeing Mufasa?
Alright, well, there's the list, guys. Hope you did enjoy this video, and we'll see you guys next time, right?
Yeah.
See ya.